Hello, this is Jenny Wilmshurst and we're going to learn about setting up Facebook pages. Now, Facebook pages are different from Facebook profiles. Facebook profiles have this feature here. They have friends, and you'll see friends listed here, and it's a good place where you can chat with your friends and family. Some people who have business pages also allow their business contacts to also join their profile. There are some positive reasons to do that, but we won't go into the setup and the discussion about that at the moment. We'll just get on to setting up the Facebook page. So if you scroll to the very bottom of your Facebook profile, you'll see here a line of links that you can click. If you go to this one, create a page, and it will take you to a number of different options that are available to choose from. Now, why Facebook has given you these different options is that within each of them they include or exclude certain fields, so they make each particular type of page more suitable depending on what you're wanting to do with the page. So for instance, a local business has more options that allow you to talk about the physical profile and a place that your business is actually located in, whereas companies and brands don't have that sort of feature. Instead, they focus more on opportunities to talk about the brand, the product, and the features and benefits, and more about the company profiles. Now, if you happen to be part of a community cause or a not-for-profit, you can use this template, or you can use an entertainment one if you happen to be promoting a product that is of an entertainment angle, or you might be an entertainer and choose to use that one. Or if you're an entertainer, you could also use this artist and band one, or particularly if you are a public figure, either a local public figure or a national or international public figure, you can use this particular one. Now, for our example, what we're going to use is this company or organisation and institution one. And we're going to choose a category. The one that suits me best for what I'm going to show you is a small business. And we're going to pick a company name. Just pull a name out of the hat, and we don't know if this is taken or not, but we'll just test and see if it is. We're going to go for Auckland DJs, and we're going to agree to the Facebook terms and click Get Started. Now we can import a photo or upload an image. So what I'm going to do is go to my files and upload an image that's convenient for this particular type of business. So I found my image in my files that I've already prepared. I'm just going to select it and upload it. So I clicked open. I clicked on the picture and then clicked on open, and it's automatically uploading for us. And there we are. Now we can continue in a minute. Now, one thing I think I should mention is that there are particular sizes that suit Facebook pages than others. I'll prepare for you the particular information on the particular sizes separately. This particular one is designed that so when you post information on your page and other people are connected with you, when they see that post, they see this image and book your DJ today. So when I created it, I had that particularly in mind. Some people have longer what they call avatars, where they have a logo, an image, and another call to action. Sometimes they have a list of all their social media sites as well. Now we can invite our friends. If we click on here, all the friends will come up, and then we can choose whichever friend we choose to actually receive the invitation to join our page. So what you do is click on all the friends who you want to send the invitation to, click submit, and Facebook will send them the invitation. Now, I'm not going to actually do that. Now, another feature I want to cover is import contacts. Many of you will have databases or contacts that you already have. then you can convert them into a file to upload them. Now normally, and in the past, this has worked where you would load your what's called a CSV file. It's a database kind of file. Facebook has ceased to allow this tool to work, unfortunately. So we're going to have to leave this area alone, but I needed to mention that. You'll also notice that as soon as we make this page live, it will go onto my wall and show, and I will automatically have liked the page. Now, if I already have a website, I type in the website name there, and the very first line of my of the About page will actually be the website. So let's put in something that applies to this particular topic that I'm doing. And I'll actually cut and paste that up to there as well. Just make a correction there. Now, just to explain a little bit more about this area, what we're trying to do is that we want the very first thing that people see in the About section to be the web page, because even if they don't click any further, they will see the website and may actually click through to the website or type in the details and reach the website regardless of what's on your page. It's also an opportunity for you to add particular benefits to your readers and impart that kind of concept really quickly in the About section. You don't have that many characters to use, so you have to use the wording quite economically. Now, I'm assuming that by now you will have done the work on what is your Facebook page about, who are you targeting, and what do you really want them to see, and what do you want them to interact with. And you should have set up a schedule of topics for each of the days of the week so that you know what kind of information you'll be posting to make it easier for you, as well as to build up that expectation of those who are actually wanting to come back to your page on a regular basis. Now, let's assume that this is exactly what I want and need on my page, and we'll go on to continue. And here is what it looks like. There are some other things that we can do, but I want you to notice here the like, the area that I ticked, it says that there is one like. That particular like is me. You'll see from the About section that it's displayed only a portion of what I typed in, so that's why I suggest that you are really powerful and economical with your words in this section. We can edit it through here, and for those who come to the page, they can see more of what we've typed in here. Any content that we post will come to the wall. So here is something we can type now. Say test page, and post, and share it. Right. Now you'll see the beginnings of the info that we started to fill out. If we want to edit more, we can go into this section here, and so you put on your full description, mission statements and so forth, any of the products. Make sure that you make the most of this section here, the description section, because that's where you'll include many of your keywords so people can find you on Google and any of the other search engines, as well as the Facebook search engines. And you'll want to put in any product names, categories, include everywhere on your page as much as you can, things like industries, suppliers, brands, any keywords of things that people will be using to search for your type of product, any problems that they will be trying to solve. Those are the kinds of things that people look for and use to find you. Now, if we go into each one of these settings, we've opted to see notifications when everyone comments on the page. You can tick or untick that. I'd suggest keeping it ticked so that you can be really responsive. Always comment and post on your page as your page, not you as a person. You're wanting to get your brand out there as much as you can, so that's why you keep that ticked. Managing permissions is the next. If you're only operating in certain countries, or that leads come from certain countries, you might want to use this area. For instance, a DJ company who's Auckland based may get inquiries from expats over in the United States, the UK and Australia, for instance. So we don't put any country restrictions on there. But if you were only providing services within your particular suburb or city, you would put a country restriction on there. There may be certain products and services where it's really important to include your age restrictions. So there's an explanation of that. Alcohol is, for instance, one of those. If you were a wine seller, you would restrict according to the most appropriate alcohol age limits. The wall only posts by page or all posts. So if people want to post, let them post, I suggest, because the more interaction you get, the better. Some of it may look like spam, but it's actually them trying to have a conversation with you. It's important to keep the lines open. At this stage, the place people will first come to your Facebook page will be the wall, but you can choose to have it become other places. The place where you may want to have that land to is a Facebook landing page. It's also called a welcome tab, and that's where you can gather email addresses. There will be another video where we show what a landing tab and welcome tab looks like and how you can use it. People can write or post content on the wall. They can add photos and add tags to photos by Auckland DJs. That, I believe, is also important. The more interaction, the better. Let's go to the next page. Here we have a number of categories that we can also choose. So you'll see that these are the two categories that we initially set up. Now, because it's a DJ company, we may at some stage decide that we want it to become a professional services organisation. I've seen a category along those lines. We may find other services and product categories that suit us, but you'll need to pick the one that best fits you. Important here, the official page of, here's Facebook's explanation of it. If it's the official page of, you need to say it. That way no one else can claim it. There will come a time when you get 25 likes to your page once you build it up, and then you can actually claim your username for the page. It's also called a vanity URL, and so you choose that here. You can put in your founding details and information, all the other contact details. Now, a profile picture you can change at any stage you like. You can remove it and you can add information or delete information there. You can decide who actually shows on the side, on the left-hand side of your Facebook page as being a like. For some reasons, you might want to keep all your likes private, so you don't need to add them. But if you had half a dozen likes, unless you add them, they won't show. You can also feature a page owner. So if I chose to feature myself as the page owner, I'd tick there and save. Resources is a page that you need to come to often, because this is where you will also be doing things like creating advertising campaigns to add more fans or promote your page. You might want to add some of the plugins to your website and use those to share information and drive people back to your Facebook page. Once you've got your Twitter account set up, you might want to link your Facebook page to Twitter. And then there are also help pages here as well. Here's a place where you'd manage your administration if there are more than one of you. And to make your page more interesting, you're going to need to be using photos, links, events, notes and videos. And there are also a whole range of apps that are available to make businesses work a whole lot better. For instance, you might have a number of events that you're promoting and advertising, so you can put up a calendar in there. You might want to include a contact page. You can put your detailed information in there as well. Mobiles. This is where you'll set up all your mobile information. I won't go into this today for simplicity's sake, but you can connect your mobile phone through email and through web, just so that you receive all the information on your mobile phone and also post to Facebook. Insights is the information section where you can see some of the data that's coming in on how your page is being used. It's great for fine-tuning how you use your Facebook page, who's actually using it, and how you're going to target information once you've got that data and information. Now, we're looking for the way back to where we were before. The easiest way to get back to the page we were before is to go up to this area at the top of the page. Go into the area beside the admins, see all, and then we're right into the back end where we were before, where we were looking at insights. So hopefully that gives you a good rundown, and we will go into some other areas that are useful for